Imagine if you could get fresh, hot bagels baked all throughout the day. Well, you can at Bagel Me. But Bagel Me is much more than just bagels. Of course, they have the basics, like lox and cream cheese. But they have awesome omelets, fluffy pancakes, all kinds of melts. And for lunch, the best burgers and sandwiches around. Look for their dog-friendly patio at the corner of Paseo de Valencia and Alicia Parkway. Grand opening special. Mention this ad this month for a free bagel. No strings attached. Free.
Well, we're fortunate to have a new restaurant that's opened up real close to us here in Laguna Hills, actually, but it's just outside the gates of Laguna Woods, and it's right on the corner of Paseo de Valencia and Alicia Parkway. And right now is the owner of that restaurant joining us on the set, and that's Stuart Golub. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
What an exciting time for you to open up a new restaurant here in South Orange County, right?
We are very excited.
Yeah. Bagel Me is your store, your restaurant, and it's interesting. Why did you open this place, in this location?
Well, for years, my other stores and all the Bagel Me stores are located in Anaheim, Orange, Tustin. People in that area for years have been saying, please open something in South County so that we can have Bagel Me down there. Right. But I wasn't really planning on it, but I was looking for space to expand in Anaheim, and the landlord there said, I have a restaurant called La Di Da.
Right.
The guy wants out, maybe you'd be interested in buying it. And I hadn't really been looking in this Laguna Hills, Laguna Woods area, but came down and looked at it, loved the place. It's a beautiful restaurant, and bought that and converted it to a Bagel Me.
Nice. Now, are you a North County guy? Is that why you're staying up in the Anaheim area?
Yeah, I live in a little rural area called Orange Park Acres, which is in the hills right above Orange. It's kind of horse country. Most of my neighbors have horses. Yeah. And so my stores are all kind of within a 10-15 minute drive of there, so I can keep an eye on things.
Now, this is a family-run business, so
correct.
That's nice too, because you have control, and you operate the way you want to operate, not the way some corporation in Atlanta might want to operate it.
Exactly. My brother-in-law owns 3 Bagel Me's. I own 3 Bagel Me's, and that way it's big enough that we have buying power, but small enough that we have control over keeping the products good.
And how did you guys start this business? Did you start like 10 years ago and thought, let's do something?
Funny story. My brother-in-law and I were involved with the Green Burrito chain way back at its inception.
Before Carl's Jr. bought it.
Way before. When it was 0 units. I was there to see the first one get built, and went through that whole process, which was amazing, with public offering. Eventually, Carl's Jr. bought out the stock, and my brother-in-law kind of retired at the end of that. And he was retired for, I think, about 2 days before he called me up. He goes, Stuart, you got to come by the house tomorrow morning. I go, okay, Gary, why? He goes, I'm making bagels in my oven in his kitchen at the house. And he goes, I think I'm on to something. I think I've got something really good here. Yeah. And that's how the Bagel Me thing got started in my brother-in-law's kitchen with him making bagels.
And speaking of bagels, obviously bagels aren't just with cream cheese anymore. You all have a variety of things on your menu, and we're looking at some of them now. You even serve hamburgers and French fries over there.
We do. We have such a diverse menu, and people hear the name Bagel Me, and they think of perhaps a typical bagel shop that's just bagels and cream cheese.
Right.
But we have salads, we have hamburgers, we have awesome sandwiches. We have a great line of smoothies. We have just a whole bunch of stuff. Our lunch menu is super strong,
right?
And people don't know it, so I'm glad to have a chance to tell people that today.
Absolutely. And now, before, like you said, maybe the bagel had a sausage and some cheese on it, but now you've turned that thing into a gourmet lunch or even a dinner if you want to take it that way.
We do everything. We even have pizza bagels, where we take a bagel, open it up, and put on some yummy sauce and some cheese, and we even have pepperoni pizza bagels.
Yeah, even in this box right here, you have, I imagine the red one is the strawberry bagel?
The red one's the strawberry.
Yeah.
And one of the things that makes our bagels different from many other bagel producers is, for example, a strawberry bagel or a blueberry bagel. It has real fresh strawberries in it. So when you bite into that thing, you're going to be getting nice big pieces of fruit, where a lot of people that make bagels are using dehydrated stuff. And
And some food coloring maybe.
Yeah, but it's the real McCoy.
Right. What do you think are the favorite items that you found so far with a lot of your clients?
Well, certainly people ask me all the time, what's the most popular bagel? And this is kind of strange, I guess. At least I'm always surprised, but it's plain.
Really?
Yeah, the plain bagel is the biggest
That's
seller.
the one,
We
huh?
make 29 different kinds of bagels, but people come in the most for plain.
Right.
After that, blueberry and very berry are two big sellers for us because they have, as I said, the fresh pieces of fruit in them.
Right.
And we do very, very well with our cheese bagels. And part of the reason, I think, is that we use genuine Tillamook cheddar cheese. So you get that real sharp, good cheesy flavor, not some
One of the
cheap
best cheese brands around,
Exactly.
actually. Yeah.
Exactly.
I like those little poppy seed ones. Those are good.
That's my
too.
favorite.
Yeah.
That's my
those are good
favorite.
ones.
That poppy seed bagel is the bagel we use when we make a tuna sandwich, and we use the real good white fancy albacore tuna from Starkist, and put it on a poppy seed bagel with some lettuce and tomato.
Nice.
It's good.
Okay. Now, are you cooking and baking all these items within the shop?
We are. One of the things that we did when we took over La Di Da is we took out their oven, which was a perfectly fine oven, it worked, and we spent $50,000 buying the type of oven that we like to make our bagels, and we bake all day long. So literally you can come in there at noontime, put your hand into the bagel bin to get some
warm.
self-serve bagels,
Yeah.
and you're gonna feel warm, hot
Great.
bagels because we bake about every 45 minutes.
Right. Well, we're talking about coming in. Right now, you have an offer, I know, for our Laguna Woods Village residents. If they come in today, or and just come in the next, few days, you'll actually offer them a free bagel.
Absolutely. We
Yeah.
want the Laguna Woods people to have a chance to come in and try these bagels. And so just pop in now, actually till the end of the month. Just mention that you saw this offer on your great channel, and we'll give them a free bagel.
Sounds great. And what time? What are your hours of operation over there?
We open at 7 in the morning and we close at 4 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. We're also open on Saturday and Sundays, also 7 a.m. We close at 3, Saturdays and Sundays. So we're open 7 days a week.
Well, that 7 o'clock start time is really good because I know a lot of people, especially in our community, like to get up early.
Exactly.
Nice to get that early breakfast in and then maybe get a walk or something like that. And then you have the commuters who are going off to work, grab themselves a sandwich and head north to
Exactly.
to Fullerton or Orange to get to work.
That's actually our busiest time of day.
Yeah, I bet.
It's bustling around 7:30 in the morning because everybody wants their coffee. And we have great coffee. We brew it there, and it's brewed fresh. It's really good.
Sounds great. Well, we want to encourage you all to go over there. If you tell them you saw it here on Channel 6, they'll offer you a free bagel. And you might see these little bagel bucks sitting around too, the community and especially Channel 6. And at some point, I'm sure we can offer those as well. That's the great thing about your campaign that I know that we're working on with you, is that you're going to have different offers each time. And right now through August, we're encouraging people to come on over to the restaurant and get themselves a free bagel. And of course, check out this menu. This is their menu, and you would think, okay, it's going to have a couple items. It is a 3-panel, folded, and has just about everything you can imagine there. Even has French toast for those of you that love that French toast early in the morning. Sounds great. Wish you a lot of luck over there. You're located right off of Paseo de Valencia and Alicia Parkway. I would say it's across the street from the Laguna Hills Community Center. And you have the mobile gas station and I believe Pizza Hut real close to you, right?
We're a little hard to find, so look for Pizza Hut because Pizza Hut.
You're on that. It parallels Alicia, basically that plaza as it goes that way.
It does, and our address is on Alicia, but you really enter on Paseo de Valencia, and people get confused. So just look for Pizza Hut because Pizza Hut's got a huge sign, and we're right next to them.
Exactly. Well, we encourage people to get out there, and especially for the month of August, go over there, say hello to Stuart, and grab yourself a nice bagel as well. Hey, it's a pleasure to meet you, and good luck to you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Well, be sure and visit them, of course, for the rest of the remainder of the year, and of course through August, get that free bagel. We'll be right back with more program right after this.